Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Retno Shifa, and today's video I will talk about studying and adapting to a new environment. My interest in English has existed since I was in kindergarten. Majoring in English education was a dream come true. I found myself in college pursuing my dream career path with new friends and company, but some things still felt amiss. I found myself struggling mentally, especially when it comes to adapting to a new environment. At first, I do not feel something different in studying when I was in high school and college, because the first 2 semesters in college was online, and 2 years before I went to the college I already studying online, so I felt nothing changed. But after the COVID-19 pandemic was over, we returned to study as usual. We have to go to campus as it called offline class, and I have to adapt to a new environment. For me, adapting to a new environment was quite difficult at the beginning, but everything happened naturally. I didn't force myself to get to know everyone quickly, make friends, and so on. Maybe that's also what makes my friends feel comfortable with me, because I don't demand anything of them. And also I have to adapt to the offline schedule, which is quite different when I was in high school, because when I was in high school I spent 8 hours studying, while in college I only spent 5 hours. And what I think I'm still trying to adapt to is the time I spend to go to campus, because when I was in high school I only had to take 10 minutes, while now the distance I have to go from my house to campus is 14 kilometers, which takes 45 minutes. This makes me always have to wake up early so that I don't get stuck in traffic that can cause delays. And it made me a person who appreciates time more and is more disciplined and independent, because since high school I have always been taken by my parents to go to school, but since college I choose to go alone using public transportations. So now I'm used to being more independent. And since I'm also a part-time tutor, I also need to adapt to a new environment. It's not just like talking in front of students, explaining things whether what I'm saying is good for them, but it's a lot of more. Since I'm a person who doesn't like being center of attention, and have to work as a tutor makes me feel a little anxious, and I had to adapt to many things, like speaking clearly when delivering a lesson for a student is very important, and adapting to read situation quickly, and how I talk to the parents and the other teachers. It was something I needed to adapt to, because before I worked part-time I had never been in such a situation. Even though I still make mistakes sometimes and start to overthink and questioning myself, like, do I deserve to be here? I'm not good enough to be a teacher and stuff like that. But I'm always trying to improve and make myself proud that I deserve all of this grace, because I'm used to it and I'm willing to keep improving to be a better. And because I was the youngest teacher among the other teachers, I had to show my respect to them. For this, I had no trouble at all adapting to the people there, because all I needed to is just respect to them. I feel lucky to have this experience, because I can train myself to get used to the new environment that I'm going to experience when I get a full-time job. However, adapting to the new environment is not always easy for some people, including me, but as long as we do it with all our heart, things will go smoothly. We as humans continue to adapt to a new environment shows that we are human beings who continue to grow and thrive. Although not everything goes as we want, but at least we can go back to seeing all the things we have done and come back to be grateful. So I think that's enough for today's video, and hopefully what I convey is useful for all of you. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.